Okay, I'm back. Thank you everybody for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all my subscribers. I appreciate them. I hope I can keep them engaged and entertained. Please like, share, and subscribe. Above all, please hit the like button. And let's get on with this. Now, I was having crashes, so I've been doing some test runs. So I'm going to delete up till the last time we were able to get into this thing. I think I fixed my crash problems. How long ago was this? This is at 46.50. Yeah, we'll do this one here. So, I don't know why it keeps saying it isn't in there, because it's in there. So basically we had a game crash. And when I got back in the game, it loaded a certain part, which was outside of the fort that we were in. And while I was doing my write-ups, going out and getting the information about the different dungeons and putting them in the description.
What was that?
Well, I happened to make a note that there was this chest here. So all I did was fast travel to here, grab this chest, and then do a manual save. And then I fast traveled to the Imperial City, and every time I'd go through the doorway, it would crash. Sometimes I could go in, wouldn't crash. I'd walk out, it'd crash. Even ran around the building, and after a period of time, it would crash.
So little time.
I completely erased Oblivion. Disabled and uninstalled every mod. Just deleted them out of the mod organizer. Then I ran a program to get rid of all the registry edits, anything that was to do with Oblivion. So Oblivion was not on my computer anymore. Oblivion was not on my computer anymore. So then I installed the game from the exe file, the downloads you get from GOG. It's like a digital CD, and you can actually burn those to a CD if you want to, or DVD. But I got them on a separate drive, and I reinstalled Oblivion from there. Then I ran a repair I checked for updates and ran a repair from the GOG.
How about going for a ride?
To make sure everything was up to
really
snuff.
Matter where to. I just feel that I have spent too little time with my house.
She's giving me a hard time. So then I did all the loot cleaning and X editing, and then I started reinstalling mods. And I would reinstall. I remember there's several mods that have 4 or 5 mods associated with them. So I reinstalled those, and then I came out here, went to fast travel to to the Imperial City, which sometimes when you fast travel to the Imperial City, it would just not get there. I got there, I went through the door, I came back, I went through the door 3 or 4 times, everything worked. Then I'd quit. I'd always load this save here, and then I would install another mod or two, and then do it. Well, about the last, I don't know. The last mod I installed was a graphic mod, and it required 2 programs. So I installed the programs, and then I installed a graphic mod,
cook a good
and then
meal,
as soon as I did that, my crashes were back.
Fireplace.
So then I disabled the graphic mod, but the crashes were still there. So I uninstalled the 2 programs. Actually, I uninstalled one program first, which was Oblivion. Shit, Sonny. Oblivion Stutter Remover. Okay. When I uninstalled the Stutter Remover, the crashing quit. And
what was that?
Graphics mod would not run without that installed. So I just left it at that. No graphics mod, or I've got a small one, but this was a bigger one. And no Stutter Remover. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that Stutter Remover, because a lot of people swear by it. There's just something about my setup. Something about either my computer or my mods. Something's in conflict.
If the A-Late people
but that's what
so
was causing
clever,
most of my
why
crashes.
didn't they make locks that couldn't
Still don't mean it's not going to crash every 2 hours. We'll find out. Okay, let's see if we can fast travel to Imperial City. Well, might as well go here. Okay, so don't ride the donkey, I'll fall in love with you. Little calves.
Wellspring Cave is a really nice place, isn't it? I mean, once you have the time to enjoy the scenery, that is.
I hope I can help. Go to it.
And I really think that's the necklace I gave her for breathing underwater. She drowned, so I have a ring. So now she has a necklace that does the same thing my ring does.
This is so beautiful.
See now, I milked a cow. I had a bucket in my inventory, and I was able to milk the cow and get milk, a bucket of milk. What do you do with that bucket of milk, you say? Breakfast of Champions.
I'm hungry.
I'll get you some cereal. Well, I gotta make some cornflakes. I feel pretty confident it's gonna run, but I've been disappointed before. So this is part of Skyrim crafting in Oblivion. So can we grill any chicken breast? Nope, we don't have all the ingredients.
You look very pretty.
I don't think we have any. I do know we got some venison. And we had the venison removed, cooking salt removed, and look at that. Fried venison, man, or maybe it's roasted. Nah, I don't know what it is. Roast mutton. What the heck's a mutton, guys?
In that outfit. Do you know that? I bet it wouldn't look
Here's
half
where
as
you
good on
bake
me.
stuff. So we've already baked some bread. Can we make any garlic bread? Nope. Potato bread? Nope. Apple pie? Nope. Blackberry pie? Nope. Okay, so we just don't have all the ingredients to make that stuff. It probably benefits you some shape or form, but I just don't. It's like taking potions. I never think about it. Here's where you get the eggs. You have found an egg. You have found an egg. Cool.
When I was a kid, my friends called me Vilja the Stomper because I always made so much noise. Luckily, my sleeping skills have improved since then.
Usually about here they want to go fight something.
So many ingredients to collect.
Okay, so I'm noticing some stutter. See that?
I'd like to explore the northern parts of Cyrodiil a bit further. It doesn't necessarily have to be today, but, you know, one of these days.
This is actually my horse. And she has her own horse called Bruiser for her. And so once the horse armor mod kicks in, this is where you're going to buy and sell your horse armor.
I like being together with you.
You'll be able to look at the horse armor, tell them you want to see what it looks like on the horse. Then when you come out here, it'll be on your horse. And then you can go back and tell them you want to look at different armor, or you can buy that. And you'll also be able to sell the horse armor that you've bought back to them for 75% of what it would cost. So here's the mod for
I
the
believe that
for the
Rosanna
lock
at the
picks.
fighting chance in the market district can teach you how to repair your armor.
See, 1K, 1,000 lock picks. And then 2 to 3 in-game weeks it'll be filled back up. And that's really handy because you can learn, you can have so many lock picks, you can level up your lock picking skill real good, because the more you break, the more you make. So here's...
I am Brealus Gawe, and no, we don't sell horses, but we do eat well. The stables are owned by an orc, and you know, orcs and horses.
Now a lot of these mods are put in here and they don't have any voice acting. Okay. So that's what these let people speak mods that I've added, so that it'll leave it open longer than usual for you to read it. So if I ask them about horse armor, we are working on something, however it is too early to reveal it right now. We will be sending notices to the other city stables once we are ready. Ask the other stable owners when you have a chance. So basically what he's telling you to do,
Good day.
is talk to the stable owners, just ask them about horse armor. And whenever it's rolled out in the game, when they're ready to start making it, they're going to give you a hand note.
Finally something interesting.
You know, a flyer. Give you a flyer that you can bring here, and when you do that, they'll let you know, yeah, the horse armoring is open, and tell you that she's in the basement out back. And then she will give you quests to go get different components, so she can make different armor. Like, if I remember right, the ebony horse armor, you had to get like graves and a corsair or chest piece, whatever you call them. So you had to go out and either buy them or you can make them in this Oblivion crafting. But that's how you would bring those components to this lady, and she would say, come back in a couple weeks, and then when she came back, she'd have ebony horse armor. And that's how they did all the different horse armor things. Elden. And I think this steel horse armor is default in the game. And there's chain maul too. Or mail, whatever you want to call it.
This outfit?
So I know where there's a well, I could have sworn it was stuttering. Okay, so here's some ore from Skyrim for Oblivion crafting.
At me.
I need to equip the mining pick. There it is. And then now there's a guy around the corner that he's a shady dude. He deals in stolen goods and drugs, skooma, that kind of crap. For some reason, he doesn't like us anymore. Maybe he doesn't like her. I don't
know. What's the point in running around doing things
But
all the time?
he'll attack the girls when I go over there.
Why not just enjoy life a
So I'm
little?
not gonna go over there. And they kill him too. But I think it's Nesca. Because I believe once before I got Nesca and I had Vigel, might have been a different playthrough. Remember, I've never played this game through. And then they just I picked them both up at the same place. Yeah. You've seen a little bit of a couple of my mods. Like I said, the minerals are kind of hard to find. I mean, they're not, but they are. You look for them, and you look for rocks that look a little out of place. Now remember, we've been doing a quest called repairing the quarry.
I forgot what I was about to say.
And that's actually where we're headed now.
I don't understand trolls. It's as if they almost want to be killed. Why do they attack? We don't hunt them. And besides, they taste awful.
Because sometimes minerals will be on top
You know
of a
what I
rock
really
like
look
this.
forward to? When we come back from a quest, all bloody and muddy and sweety, and some fool of a highwayman decides to rob us.
You lost. She's stuck. She fell down there.
I think I need something to drink.
Starting to rain. Alright, I gotta go help my little dog.
Did you hear that noise? Wonder what it was.
Alright, I'm back. She likes to sleep on the couch on a pillow under a blanket.
I find the Imperial City a bit
She's
noisy.
like 6 or 7 pounds.
I'm not sure I would
very
like to
big.
live here for a longer time.
And then she'll get down and she can usually get up by herself. We got a ramp. What is going on here? Usually if you go around here,
I'd like to go to waterfront and look at ships.
and you jump this thing, there's something right over here. Oh well, let's not worry about it. We gotta go turn this stuff in. So she's gonna pay us some pretty good gold for this. I think it's like 1,400. I think. And then she's going to see if it crashes.
Hail, good citizen.
I like these
How
guys'
can I be of
outfits.
service? This humble Legion soldier is at your service. How can I help a fellow citizen of the Empire? The Arcane University is the greatest repository of knowledge in all of Cyrodiil. The privilege of admission is a goal every mage strives for. What are you looking for? There are no guild halls in the city, but the Arcane University is on an island outside the walls, south of the Arboretum. What are you looking for?
Tell me about landmarks.
The Imperial Palace is at the center. The 6 districts are arranged around the palace like spokes of a wheel. Starting in the northeast, moving clockwise, you have the market, arena, arboretum, temple, Talos Plaza, and Elven Gardens districts.
What's an arborina?
The waterfront is south of Temple District. The Arcane University is south of the Arboretum. The Imperial Prison is north of Market District.
Been there, done that. See you around.
Move along.
Move along, please.
Maybe we could play a game?
So far, so good.
It's you. Hi.
Are you mad at me?
You have them? The items I requested? Give them to me, please. Yes, this seems to be everything. Here's your reward. Thank you again.
How come it didn't tell me how much she gave me? Last time I did this, she gave me 1,400 gold.
Well met. Did you hear that someone played yet another prank on Jean Frazorok and Bruma? I don't know how she keeps falling for these things. Be seeing you.
This is boring.
Shut up and like it. So we can take this shit if we want to. But I'm not going to take it right now. What the hell is my dog doing over there?
I find the Imperial City a bit noisy. I'm not sure I would like to live here for a longer time.
That's probably some beggar's food. Yep. Now there's 360 locations, if I remember, where there's minerals. And they do respawn.
What was I thinking?
But I have no idea where. I think I only got like 4 or 5 of them in my mind that I know exactly where they're at. And a lot of the good stuff's in caves. So if you were serious about it, which I should be, but I don't do it, you'd have a pad and a pen next to you, and every time you found a cave that had large deposits of whatever, you should write that down so that later on, if you're in the neighborhood of the cave, you could just run in there,
Need to practice more.
kill whatever's in the way, and get you some more minerals.
Wonder why Solstheim wasn't on the old maps. Not that anyone should care.
So I seen a mod out there that when you pick the plants, it actually picks them. Tear them off their stems. More immersiveness. But
I never forget the first potion I made.
I'm just trying
It
to
was
get what I
supposed to
got to
restore
run
health,
good
but my father
before I
almost
start
died.
screwing with it. I pretty much got all the mods that I had 76 mods, and I think I'm down to 86 or 87. I mean 66 or 67.
I don't know. What's the point in running around doing things all the time?
So I got a
Why not just
shitload of
enjoy
stuff
life a
on my
little?
a shitload of stuff in my inventory that I need to sell. So my merchant skills should really go up as much crap as I have. Whoa. Hanging on the cliff. Just hanging on the cliff. Hanging on the cliff. There we go. So I've test run this through this area a couple times. Like I said, Shady Sam's his name. And he's a drug dealer, fence, whatever. And for some reason when we came through here, the girls killed him.
Maybe we could visit a day.
So then I told, the next time
Some
I
of the
came
statues
through, I
are
said,
really funny.
don't attack anybody unless we're attacked. Which I can tell him that right now.
Good day.
And he attacked one of them. I think it was her.
Of course, what is it?
When we come across an enemy,
Of course, what is it?
only attack enemies that attack us.
Don't be silly.
Yeah, they don't like that. They're bloodthirsty.
Goodbye.
Yes? Sure. Anything in particular you have in mind?
Let's avoid fighting.
So we'll be sneaking around then, avoiding trouble. Talk later.
Now, so I've told both of them not to attack unless we're attacked, basically. And you watch, that guy's going to attack her for some reason. He doesn't like her. I don't know what it is.
Was that my fault?
No, dear, it was not your fault. So I suppose everybody heard they're talking about doing a remake or a remaster of this game.
I wonder how I will do.
Problem is, they don't release it on GOG, I ain't buying it, because I've committed myself to only buying games from GOG. As much as I'd like to buy the new Kingdom Come Deliverance, because I have the first one on GOG. I only played it for about a couple hours. It's kind of hard because there's no real tutorials. But if you go out to the internet, you will find some videos on things you can do to build your skills up at the beginning of the game. So here's some more of this stuff. Zinc. 3
I
nuggets
wish
of
I could
zinc.
hide in the shadows the way you can. But of course you're an agent. I am.
So Shady Sam is over there. So I'm working my way to the market, but I'm going to scavenge everything.
That guy asked way too many questions.
What guy?
You're a good man. We could use more like you, that's for damn sure. If you ask me, you'll be getting that promotion in no time. Hey, did you hear that?
Oh, so we're in the market district now. I know where we're at. I recognize the crates.
Have you ever been to the Farragill Inn along the I've tried so hard to get better at spellcasting.
Now that's something I don't like about her character. Is she doesn't, if you open something up, she doesn't finish her statements.
I bet I could run faster than you. If I really try, that is.
Maybe. If I strip down to no clothes and put my acrobatic outfit on, pants, you probably won't. Did it crash? Something just happened. Nope, didn't crash, but it did something weird.
I think I will fancy grilled mud crabs for supper.
So the reason I'm taking anything, I've kind of noticed that if you don't take everything out of the box, it doesn't respawn. It doesn't seem anyhow. I'm probably so far overweight it isn't even funny. But I'm not because of my overweight mod. But I got a lot of shit I need to sell.
I like you.
She likes me.
I find the Imperial City a bit noisy. I'm not sure.
Now, at the beginning of the game, what I'm doing is a very good thing to do because you're going to need every little bit of
While
coin.
we are here, maybe we could pop by at the Divine Elegance.
Every bit of gold that you can get your hands on. And I probably don't need that right now, but damn, I'm a greedy bastard. Oh, I forgot to put my street clothes on. See, I've got 7,353 pounds of crap on me.
pack horse courier.
I wish I had met you back in Morrowind, Neshka. I bet it would have. I really like your outfit. It matches your eyes so well.
Really?
Yes. You do want us to stay together, right? Yes? Ranado at the best defense shop knows a lot about heavy armor. Maybe he could teach you a few things. Yes. You do want us to stay together, right?
Come on, Nani.
A pleasant stroll without fighting.
Go lay down.
How nice.
Go lay down. It's not time. Is it? Nani, lay down. Nope, you got another hour.
Good day. Certainly.
No. You go outside. God, she's killing me.
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago. Annoying creatures. I don't know. Magic might be good, but I don't quite understand what a spell can do better than a mace.
Okay, so now that we're all nice and beautiful, I wanted to make sure they had some kind of footwear on. Yep, they got some kind of footwear on.
I believe that Rosanna at the fighting chance in the market district can teach you how to repair your armor. Maybe we should visit.
Now remember, in the vanilla game, those shears aren't worth anything. Now they're worth 5. And that's because of the mod Skyrim crafting in Oblivion. Because you got to have them to shear sheep, so they put a money value on them. Pretty sure that's it. Okay, so now I got a guy in here that I've got good skills with. There he is.
Hello.
Yes? Have you read the latest Black Horse Courier?
I've read it. Terribly written. Sensationalistic tripe, if you ask me.
Go on.
They say that the priestesses of the Chapel of Dibella have all been murdered. No one even knows who did it.
I heard there's a prophet in Anvil who seems to know what's going on. Although, as usual,
Maybe
he
we
speaks
could
only
play
in
a
riddles,
game?
as prophets always seem to do.
Good to know. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.
Seriously?
Of course.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Take care.
Bye. Hello. A pleasure to speak with you.
What do you have for sale, bucko?
Let's do business.
So let's haggle with them a little bit. So we're at 78. Let's go up to 82. And then I want
I can't afford to do that.
dang, I'm sorry. Let's go to 80.
I can't make that deal.
Damn. See, now the price didn't change, but the percentage, we went up 1%. We were 78. Remember the mechanics.
Pleasure doing business.
Mechanics on this is not how much you know, how much money. It's how
That's
much,
a good deal.
how many items you sell. But you can only sell them one at a time.
A fine.
And see where it says maximum sell price? So if you've got anything that's worth 7 or 6,000, he'll only give you 2 for it.
That's a good deal. You bought... I wouldn't make that deal. A bargain at any... I let that go too cheap. You're a fine...
So I'm hitting the A button, then I'm hitting the left bumper.
You drive... You bought...
A button, left bumper to take it all the way to 1, A button again, and then A button again for yes. Now we could just do this. And we don't have a... So I lost out on 69 chances to up my merchant skills.
A fine a bargain. That's a good deal. You're a fine negotiator. Pleasure doing business with you. A bargain at any price. A fine an excellent. A bargain at any price.
That's all he's got? Okay, so now I'm gonna hit the left trigger and I'm in my inventory. And I want to sell him a bunch of junk weapons. I don't care about this. Dwarven axes.
You drive a hard bargain.
Now notice the price between this and the damaged ones, there's no difference.
A good price. That's a fair deal.
See, even on the bows.
That's more than I'd usually pay. You've made a good... You drive... You've made a good... You drive a hard bargain.
Those are worth some bucks.
A good price for a good customer.
Damn, that's even worth more.
You drive a hard bargain.
Okay, so an elven bow does 9 points of damage and dwarven does 7. So I should keep the elven bows. So I was going to make them girls some new bows. But I might not be skilled enough, so I'll hold off. I'll keep 2 of them.
You got a great deal there.
And that's from the Lord of the Rings pack. And somewhere we're going to find the Shire. Whoops. Glass bow, that does more. That might be my glass bow, I don't know. I think I'm using a glass bow. Glass dagger.
A fine transaction.
I don't care about staffs. Hold on to that. I don't know what it is. It's got a name, so it's unique.
That seems a fair price. A good price for a good... That's... That's more...
I only had a little over 8,000 when I started, then I'm up to 1,800.
A fine and that seems a fair.
Might hang on to that one. Yeah, I'll never use it.
A fine transaction.
Remember, we need the mining pick. So that's a unique blade. And that's a unique... Mrongo? I guess. Nazgul? Orcos? Orcus. Finding more of these name things that I know. Hang on the rusty stuff because that's the stuff I found the first time I got out of jail. Silver battle axe. Don't need it. Silver bow, might need it. Silver daggers.
You've made a good bit of...
Hang on to the silver longsword.
That seems a good price. You got a... That's a good deal. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Hang on to the skinning knife. Staffs are always worth big bucks.
You've made a good bit of gold.
Steel battle axe, two-handed. I don't care about that.
That's a fair deal.
Don't care about that.
That's more than I'd usually pay. That's a fair deal. You got a great deal there. That's more than I'd use. A good price for a good cut. You've made a good... You drive a hard bargain. You drive a hard...
Look at that thing. Isn't worth any more than the other one.
A good price.
lack of seduction. I worked hard for that thing. And there's the wood axe you need for chopping wood. Okay, so we got rid of all that stuff.
That's a good deal. A fine... That's a good deal. That's more than I'd usually... That's more than I'd usually... An excellent... That's a fair deal. You got a great deal then. That's a fair... You drive a... That's more... That's a good deal.
Getting lazy.
That's a fair deal. That's a fair deal. You've made a good bit of gold. A good price for a good customer. That's more than I... A good price for a good customer. That's a fine transaction. You drive a good price. You've made.
Now remember, this thing's worth about $1 million, but he'll only give you 2,000 for it. So that's what it's worth to him.
A fine transaction. You got a great deal there. You've made a good... A good price for...
See,
A good price for a good customer.
the condition does not change the price.
You got a great and excellent. A fine transaction. That's a good deal. That seems a fair price. A fine You drive a hard bar. You got a great deal there. That's a fair deal. You've made a good bit of gold.
Now, the higher your skills are, the higher it is to get the next level of them.
A fine trip. You got a great...
Whoops.
I can't afford to do that. I can't do that. That's just not reasonable.
Damn, guy, come on.
I can't make that deal.
Oh, so now he's mad at me. So I lost the advantage I had. I'm back down to what I was when we began. Which it really didn't make a difference in the price. I thought since my merchant skills went up, I could get him to...
That's more than I'd usually pay. A fine. That seems... That's a good deal. You've made a good... You got a great deal. That's a fair deal. A fine transaction. That's more than I'd usually pay.
So I guarantee you that's worth a lot more than 2,000.
A good price for a... You've made a... That's a fair... That seems a fair price. That's more than I... That's a good deal. A good price for a good customer. You've made a good bit of gold.
So that'll turn you invisible. So it's good to know if I remember if I ever need to do a sneak job.
That's more than... You got a great and excellent bargain. That seems... You've made a good bit of gold. A good...
These aren't worth anything.
That's a fair deal. That's a fair deal.
Nobody wants the ring of burden. That's my first set of armor, I think. Maybe the iron was, I can't remember.
That's more than I'd usually pay. That's a good deal. That's a... A good price. You drive a hard... That's more than I'd usually pay.
So this is what I'm wearing now. I'm going to try to build it up to another tier if I can. I heard a dog yelp. I'll look at here and see what's going on. You need back under your blankie? Sorry. So I know this game can be kind of boring when I do stuff like this, but you gotta do it to get your skills up. And I've even been not doing it. Corn. I don't want. I'm gonna go back to where I was. There it was.
A good price for a...
That's a funky looking hat. Now I'm not going to sell none of this shit. And I've already bought what he's got. And we'll go through here and sell some of this shit though. Probably none of this stuff. Yeah, we won't sell no books. Let's go down here and sell some of the bull crap. So this is something you can add to armor or weapons, I mean. And then that there, when you use this Valia stone, every enchanted weapon in your inventory gets charged back up to 100%. And this right here, it'll charge your magicka up to 100%. And then I don't want any bones. Brooms, I don't need any brooms. These are what you, when you make arrows, this is the fletching for the arrows. And we don't need any of these. I think I'll keep a little bit of the cloth.
An excellent bargain.
I wonder if you need that for cooking. I may hold on to that just in case. And then all this Dwarven stuff you can melt down into Dwarven ingots. I think all of it, but I might be wrong. Most of it probably. That's for gathering the honey. It's got to have something to do with milk. And these would be for making jewelry. Should be able to melt that down. That's for doing leather stuff. Turn that into leather, that into leather. Lock picks. I should have more than 2K. Should be able to turn that into dwarven stuff.
A good price?
Remember, you gotta keep one shear for shearing sheep.
That's a good deal.
Somewhere down the road, we're gonna find a place where we can make clothes.
A good price? That seems a...
And then you can't melt down the silver, so you might as well sell it. We'll keep a little bit just to make sure, but I don't think you can. I think I tried it once before. Okay, so we're done with him.
Another satisfied customer.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Okay, so now...
It's my pleasure.
Heal my dog, please. He looks like he's hurt a little bit.
What?
Heal my dog.
Certainly.
You surely aren't that talkative, are you?
There he is. He's 100%. So apparently we've already asked the guy at the bookstore about the book. And he said to go ask an alchemist.
I'd like to go to waterfront and look at the ships.
If you have any questions about the merchandise, you've but to ask. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Do you have any strawberries? Because my girl loves strawberries. And she also loves sweet rolls. has none. I've heard of the Shy Root of Hunger, but I haven't got any pictures of it. Some of the Mages Guild alchemists should probably be able to help you. Okay, so I thought there was an option to ask him something about Valja. Oh, there it is. What do you think of Valja? Oh, she's a nice girl. She comes here all the time to buy ingredients. I just can't understand what she does with all those strawberries.
You too.
Get your black horse courier here.
What do you want?
She's a BI, you know what. Can you train me?
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two.
I guess she can train me.
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Good that you want to get better. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Knowledge is power. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. I can repair almost anything.
Dang. Yeah, we'll get it all repaired.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. You've got to be kidding.
God, you can't be kidding.
You drive a hard... I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody. An excellent deal. A fine bargain for you. You bought that for a song. You drive a hard bargain.
What?
What are you doing now?
Mic off.
A fine bargain. I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody. A pleasure to serve you. Good day.
I'd like to go to water.
Well met.
Let's hear it. What can I do for you? I do have a bed available for 20 gold a night. Would you like to rent it? Very good. It's up the stairs there. First door on your left. Sleep well. Bye.
How goes it?
Well met. The news from...
Guess I'm just being silly.
Mic on.
Okay, give me a second, Debbie. So this is what I was talking about. As you build through everything you do, this is where you get these extra points to level up, and you can only level up when you sleep. So the best thing to do is take the highest one, in my opinion, and then like intelligence wouldn't be bad, willpower wouldn't be bad, speed, endurance does your health. So I'm thinking I want to do intelligence because of the conjuration skills, alchemy, conjuration, and mysticism. And then endurance because it increases your health and your block armor and heavy armor. So we'll take that. And you can only do 3 skills at a time. And then we can try to sleep it, because we might have already leveled up a couple levels, and so we can try to sleep again. You can only level up when you sleep, and you're either going to just sleep and get a well-rested bonus, or you're going to get to level up depending on how much stuff you've done. And like I said before, for some reason this one part takes quite a bit of time. It's like it's calculating all your skills.
Mic off. Mic on.
My wife hung up on me. I've said this 100 times, not a professional production company here. Okay, so now I can actually train. You can only train 5 levels per level. So if you go to here and click the left trigger to go over to stats, and see I'm already past level 15, so that tells me I can level up again. So I'm going to go to the fighting chance and see what they can train me in.
I wish I had met you back in Morrowind.
Ow, that hurt. When I jumped, my controller vibrated like I hit something. So it's over here, isn't it? No. I thought there was.
Tamriel of Tamriel, what are all those strange creatures in the garden? Where are all the white birds?
What strange creatures?
If you need to get rid of something quickly, check out the copious coin purse. Bye.
He must be a fence. He can't train me. I thought there was a place I could get trained. There's armor.
I don't
I want to
understand.
get trained in shields.
It's as if they almost want to be killed. Why do they attack?
They
We
say
don't
that the
hunt
priestesses
them.
of the Chapel of Dibella have
Besides,
all been
it tastes
murdered.
awful.
No one even knows who did it.
Farewell.
Yeah, let's see if he can train me.
Edgar Vautrin, you don't want the very best. You want cheap. And I got cheap. Cheap spells don't mean dangerous spells, you know. Don't listen to any foolish rumors you might hear about my magic. It's all perfectly safe.
What do you think about Valja? If I remember her, I will never forget her or the mess she caused here. What mess? She came here looking for scrolls. She was complaining over her lousy spell casting, blah blah blah. She's been a kind person. I showed her my selection and explained that whatever may I try, she said, and before I knew it, she took a scroll and activated it. Have you any idea how much damage a simple lightning bolt scroll causes when cast inside a store? I'm glad that it at least wasn't a fireball scroll. Then the whole place would have probably gone up in flames. I have recovered by now, but my poor dog still whimpers and hides in the closet whenever she comes. And the bills from the dog's psychological, I guess, whatever. I'm not fast enough.
Take care.
Reader. So he couldn't train me in anything. Let's see if this other guy can train me.
Well, I do
Thought
have
there-
one complaint regarding the merchants here.
What
They
is this
want my
one
money.
here?
Preferably all
This
of
is
it.
where I get trained in shields. Where you at, bucko? Come here, let's talk.
Stonewall Shields. We specialize in shields. Viator Acius, your servant.
He doesn't train.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
So I've never tried to get anything out of him. So I'm going to start out at 58.
You bought that for a song. Make me a better offer. That's just not reason. I would. An excellent deal. You drive a hard. Pleasure doing business with you. I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody. I let that go too cheaply. Thank you for your business.
So I thought he could train you in shields, but apparently he can't.
Bye.
So my only other option if I want to get trained again is to go talk to the woman. See what I can... I don't think she's going to be able to train me all the way up. Can he train me in anything?
You're in Rindir's staffs, and I'm Rindir. I sell magical staffs. Imagine that.
You can't train either.
Good day.
A pity on no water trip.
What is
How
it?
about going for
Heard
a
any
ride?
news from the other provinces?
It doesn't really matter.
Yes? Pay attention, and you can learn a lot. There's much I can show you. I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. Knowledge is... You too.
Okay. We shouldn't have to buy the bed again. We should still be able to just use it.
Good to see you.
Great. What? You've already rented the room. Not much more to say, is there? Be seeing you.
This is boring.
I know it, baby. I'm just excited. The game feels like it's running smooth. Now watch, I just jinxed it. So now we got 3 for there, and 3 for there. Now the ones that don't have any numbers by them, they're worth 1. You can level them up by 1. Where's Marksman at? Okay, so we've already got that one. That's Marksman. Now, like I said, I'm not sure. I think these cap out at 100. Yeah, see, I'm level 16. I can't sleep no more and gain a level yet.
Are we going to sleep here tonight? If so, I'd rather use a bedroll. The beds here have mattresses that can nearly walk away
Please,
all by
join me.
themselves.
Okay, so let's go do the Black Horse Courier one real quick. I want to do the Allied Ruin, that's got the ebony armor in it, but this one's been so kind of boring, you know, at the beginning. We'll just make this a boring video And then when we come back and I start a new one, we'll go to that alien ruin, because it's just right outside of here. Alien ruin. So I'm hitting the right trigger, and I'm gonna hit the right bumper, and then the right bumper again, and I have to return to the quarry. You get some kind of a bonus when you do something in there. And so, honest living. Okay, so we got to go all the way over to here. Let's see. Hell, we'll probably might as well start that one when we get over there. I want to push this till 2 hours.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service? I'm Orrery. I'm eager to kill it.
You know, you're actually rather cute.
What?
You know, sometimes it really irritates me that you never ask for my opinion. For instance, when did you last ask me what I thought we should do next? I've heard that the Countess of Bruma is the collector of Akaviri artifacts. She's seeking a particular piece for her collection. Shall we talk to her? Of course. Is there anything in particular that you would like to discuss? What's on your mind, friend? Oh, sweetie. Anytime.
What is it, citizen?
You know what? Let's go to the waterfront. Where's the waterfront
Hi.
at? Oh, I want to buy the house while we're in the neighborhood. I should have enough money. It's only like 2,000.
Good to see you. Venencia Melisea, Office of Imperial Commerce. You got complaints? Of course you got complaints. Who doesn't?
Can I buy a house in town?
Why? I mean, of course. All I have available right now is a hovel on the waterfront. Really? Then you've just become a homeowner. Here is your house key. You'll find it in the waterfront district. It's not much to look at.
Okay, so I just bought a house.
Goodbye.
I think I need more sleep.
And I've already modded that house, by the way. So now...
Evening.
Hi there.
Hi. Man, my dog is growling.
Well met.
What is it?
Getting dark out.
How about going to a pub today?
How about we go check out my new shack?
You have my ear, citizen.
I'd like to go to waterfront and look at the ships.
Now, when I was testing this and I was in here,
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
somewhere I heard, I found a nerve root. And I added the nerve roots that make them chime louder and also makes them glow more.
I'd like to go to waterfront and look.
Pardon me. I'm sorry to trouble you, but I was sent to ask for your help. Where are my manners? I'm Ralsa Norvalo. My husband, Gillen, has requested that I find you and ask if you'd assist him. Normally, I wouldn't approach a total stranger like this, but Gillen seemed so insistent. Please forgive my audacity. Thank you. Gillen always tends to exaggerate, but in this case he sounded earnest, which worries me a bit. He said to tell you that the matter he needs help with is of the utmost importance to the citizens of the Imperial City. You're to meet him at Seradur's house, which is located in the Temple District. He said all will be explained when you get there. That's all he told me to say. Thank you. I'm sure he'll be pleased. I must go now. Good day to you.
So, I already done that one in a playthrough, so I'm not going to spoil it. I did do a playthrough when I was in my first game I did of this. I did that one, and I know everything about it, but I'm not going to spoil it. So,
Now that you are in the city, how
better look at the ships, girl.
Sometimes I get the feeling.
Yeah, if you get too close to this lady's
The ship looks
boat,
so
she'll
lovely.
threaten to kill you.
I hope I made myself clear the first time. If you get near that ship, you'll end up dead. Now get out of my face.
Whatever you say.
In the west, in old Colovia, that's where men are men. That's the Gold Coast, West Weald, and Colovian Highlands. Shove off.
Oh, hey, sweet lady of Wayrest. Oh, hey.
Good evening.
High mountain ranges rise to the borders.
I see.
The Emperor and his 3 sons dead, right under...
Good to know.
Bye.
I think it's good to see you.
So we're over 2 hours. So this is a little shanty village, but it's got all the things you need for making stuff. Even has a smelter down at this end.
Greetings.
Brandy and cranberry wine. Not
And then
the
here's
good
some
kind.
ore. See how it's on the top of the rock? Kind of hard to notice. And it'll respawn.
Everyone is talking, but no one has anything to say.
Yeah, you gotta look for it. I mean, and then there's where you can make some wood. Everything you need to build is in this
Well met.
in this neighborhood. Ooh, that's somebody's belongings.
Doesn't it seem to you that skin-guard guards are very pompous?
This is my house right here. It has a basement. It was one of the mods I added. But you gotta go to the basement on the inside. So I added the mod that made it look better. Not so rundown looking. And
Davila Laren, who owns the Imperial Bridge Inn, knows how to deal with trouble.
And then the basement is in a weird spot. I mean, maybe it's in this corner here. Or maybe it didn't load. I got the mod installed, but apparently it didn't load. Huh. Yeah, it does something to the corner over here. And I'll go see if I can get it to load.
I think I need something to drink.
And then there, you know, it's like there's a door there. But I'm not seeing a door anywhere. So, no basement. Not yet anyhow. No hidden on the floor. Okay, so I'm going to save right here. Manual save.
I'm a bit thirsty.
And I'm going to go eat and maybe watch some TV with my wife, and then I'll come back and do another one of these. Alright, so thank you everybody for watching my videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. And above all, please like. I need more likes, man. Likes. I got one video that had 291 views and only one like, and it was probably me who liked it. But, alright. Let's get out of this. Where's my little keyboard? See if I just quit it with the keyboard command.